Are reporting phone system outages, including some 911 emergency lines.
That includes the city of New Orleans, Kenner Police, Jefferson Parish government lines, and the St. Bernard Parish Sheriff's Office. Olivia Vidal has details on the ongoing issues.
John and Kelsey, in a statement, the city of New Orleans says due to a nationwide AT&T issue, calls placed from AT&T cell phones are failing to reach the general phone lines to the city of New Orleans. It's not the only agency, if you will, experiencing these problems. Jefferson Parish on Facebook says its primary telecom carrier, Lumen, sustained significant damage at its core network hub in Houston during Hurricane Beryl. It's causing intermittent problems in making and receiving calls through the system. The Kenner Police Department says it's currently experiencing intermittent issues with both the administrative phone lines and 911 emergency lines. They say they're working as fast as they can to resolve those issues. Now, in St. Bernard Parish, the 911 system cannot receive calls from landlines at this time. However, cell phones are not affected. Residents in St. Bernard who need emergency assistance from a landline should call the following numbers that you see on your screen until further notice. Now, again, cell phones are not affected by this issue in St. Bernard, only landlines. No word yet on when the issues should be repaired. Back to you.
Thank you so much, Olivia.